Here are today's top stories from the Pna Headlines. The 17 Filipino crew members of cargo ship MV Galaxy Leader who were held captive by Houthi rebels for 14 months have been released and are set to arrive home today. Foreign Affairs Undersecretary Eduardo De Vega said 17 are scheduled to arrive at the Ninoy Aquino International Airport around 9:30 Thursday night. The crew members were placed under the care of the Philippine Embassy in Muscat, Oman, before returning to the country. De Vega said the TFA worked to fast-track their repatriation to be with their families as soon as possible. The DFA thanked the Sultanate of Oman for its support that led to their release. Earlier, President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. confirmed the release of the 17 crew members. He extended his gratitude to His Majesty Haitham bin Tariq, the Sultan of Oman, and his government for their mediation efforts. He also commended Philippine government agencies and private entities for their efforts in collaboration with foreign entities. The 17 Filipinos were held hostage together with 8 other foreign seafarers in November 2023 when rebels seized MV Galaxy Leader in retaliation for Israel's offensive in Gaza. The Office of the Presidential Advisor on Peace, Reconciliation and Unity, or OPAPRU, has sought an investigation on the attack against government troops in Basilan that killed 2 soldiers and wounded 12 others on Wednesday. OPAPRU Secretary Carlito Galvez Jr. condemned the attack, which he attributed to lawless forces who intend to derail the peace process in Basilan. Galvez also called on the Moro Islamic Liberation Front to investigate the attack amid reports that some of the attackers were affiliated with them. Meanwhile, the armed forces of the Philippines, Philippine National Police, and local government units are deploying peace mechanisms to de-escalate tension in the province. He said the government assures the residents of Basilan that it remains committed to peace, justice, and security. Reports said troops from the Philippine Army's 32nd Infantry Battalion were attacked while providing security to United Nations Development Program personnel. The group was engaged in a peace and development project in Barangay Lower Cabengbeng in Sumisip Town. In a separate statement, 101st Infantry Battalion Commander Brigadier General Alvin Luzon said the troops encountered gunfire from armed groups involved in violent conflicts in the area. He said it was then that another group, which allegedly included MILF members, opened fire at them. The United States, under the Trump administration, affirms its commitment to sustaining its trilateral cooperation with the Philippines and Japan. U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio made the affirmation during a bilateral meeting with Japan's Foreign Minister Takeshi Iwaya in Washington, D.C. on Wednesday, Manila time. In a readout, the Japanese Ministry of Foreign Affairs said the 2 officials highlighted to further developing coordination of like-minded countries, including Japan, U.S. Republic of Korea, Japan, Australia, India, U.S., and Japan, U.S., Philippines. A separate State Department statement said they also discussed how the U.S. and Japan can work together to counter ongoing threats in the Indo-Pacific and around the world, including China's destabilizing actions. During his confirmation hearing, Rubio urged China to refrain from carrying out anything rash or irrational involving the Philippines or Taiwan if it is serious about stabilizing U.S.-China relations. Iwaya previously emphasized the importance of the trilateral Japan-U.S.-Philippines relations in Asia. In a joint presser with Foreign Affairs Secretary Enrique Manalo, Iwaya cited the strategic importance of Southeast Asia, which makes partnership vital for regional peace and stability. In news from the provinces, a magnitude 5.8 earthquake struck Southern Leyte on Thursday morning, causing damage to parts of the province. In an advisory, the Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology said the tectonic quake struck 10 kilometers southeast of municipality of San Francisco at 7:39 a.m., with the epicenter being 14 kilometers deep. Intensity 6 was felt in San Francisco, while Intensity 5 was felt in Anahawan, Hinunangan, Hinundayan, Libagon, Liloan, Padre Burgos, Pintuyan, San Juan, and San Ricardo, Southern Leyte. Intensity 4 was reported in Abuyog, Bato, City of Baybay, Ilongos, Hindang, and Inopacan, Leyte, and in Bontoc, Limasawa, City of Maasin, Macrohon, Malitbog, St. Bernard, Silago, Sogod, and Tomas Opus, Southern Leyte. Intensity 3 was felt in Cebu City, Alangalang, Alpuera, Barugo, Barawen, Carigara, Dagami, Dulag, Haro, Javier, Hulita, Cananga, MacArthur, Mahaplag, Mayorga, Merida, Palo, Santa Fe, Tanawan, and Tolosa, Leyte, and the city of Surigao, Surigao del Norte. Intensity 2 was also reported in Babatngon, Isabel, and Palumpon, Leyte, and Cagayan de Oro. The Department of Public Works and Highways and the Provincial Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Office in Southern Leyte are currently assessing main thoroughfares that were blocked by landslides caused by the earthquake. The impassable roads include those in Barangay Amaga and Barangay Himay-Angan, as well as roads in Liloan Town. Meanwhile, local government units in Southern Leyte are also assessing damages in buildings, especially in the towns of San Francisco and Limasawa. VIVOX said aftershocks and damage are possible. In other news, the Turkish Cooperation and Coordination Agency finally inaugurated a newly installed playground at Tagaytay City Central School to mark the growing engagement between the Philippines and Turkey. Turkish Ambassador Niyazi Evren Akyol, TICA Country Director Ibrahim Katirsi, and Tagaytay City Mayor Abraham Tolentino joined the inauguration of the playground on January 20. TICA Philippines said the playground was built to provide a safe and enriching environment where children can nurture creativity, form friendships, and develop critical life skills. Katirsi highlighted TICA's belief in the importance of both education and play in a child's development. The group said the project adds to Turkey's growing list of educational and community support to the country. For his part, Akyol affirmed the 75-year-strong friendship between Turkey and the Philippines, which the playground symbolizes. Tolentino, meanwhile, emphasized the importance of social media to connect and foster collaboration between stakeholders. He also proposed future collaborations in the field of sports between the Philippines and Turkey. And that's the latest and the biggest stories on the PNA Headlines. For more news updates, visit our website, pna.gov.ph, or our Facebook and X account, Philippine News Agency. The PNA Headlines is also streamed via the Servicio Facebook page. You may also watch the PNA Headlines through the Philippine News Agency's YouTube account and via the News and Information Bureau website under PNA News. I'm Wilnard Basilan. This is the PNA Headlines, bringing stories that unite the nation.